All right, so my name's Emily, and I'm going to be giving a little talk today before we have a quiet meditation together, and then a little closing, a little bit more singing. And if you aren't familiar with Sunburst, we have a rotating group of people who speak each week. So if you come next week, it'll be somebody else, and then the following week, somebody else, and if you hear this topic again next year, it's probably going to be somebody else talking on it. So you get this quite rich variety of inspiration through each year and over the years. So the theme I'm going to be talking about today is the universe. Like, nice narrow topic, right? God's cosmic dream. Okay, we're getting a little bit more narrowed down at least, but the quote that's leading us into inspiration on this is from Norman Paulsen, Sunburst's founder. "I am that I am, who projected all creation, wants to live and move in it all." And so those songs about, noticing the amazement all around us, all the wonder and awe that we can find, and the dreamer dreaming us into existence is just perfect for this topic. Almost like Al thought of this topic as he was writing. I don't know if it's true or not, but it kind of seemed that way today. But I've been thinking a lot about sort of the magicalness of existence. And I'm not going to talk about everything about the universe today, just so you can be reassured about that. But I've been thinking about the magicalness of existence. I went to see Wicked 2 this past week because I'm from Kansas, and the Wizard of Oz kind of follows you around. You can't help it, so it's kind of nice to keep in tune with what's going on. And it's a musical. And I love musicals. Like, it doesn't even really matter what the music is, but this is what happens in a musical. People are walking around, living their lives, talking to their friends, maybe talking to themselves, and at any moment, their words turn into a song that has never existed before, but sounds really good. And anybody that they're talking with just knows how to sing the same tune. They're rhyming when it should rhyme. The bystanders often join in on the chorus, and there's they're like dancing in sync with each other often also. And I just think, where is this magical world, and how can I get into a world where we can live like that, where we just break into song? Because then when the conversation's over, the dancing stops, the singing stops, and everyone acts like it was totally normal. That is also, I think, so funny, and I love it. So I just love a good musical. So regardless of the fact that the show had to do with magic, it's just like musicals in general seem so magical to me. And this, of course, not really what we generally encounter in life. We generally do not just find ourselves, most of us at least, able to just break into song and have the people around us break into song with us as part of our conversations. So it's, in that sense, it's not really true to the real world. And I was thinking about this real world, this real world that we're walking around in, operating in, doing things in, is also not really true to the real world. We are not just our physical bodies. We are not everything around us that appears to be a physical entity is not just a physical entity. We are made of spirit. I think it's much more vastly are we spirit, and just minutely are we these bodies. And not only are we souls and connected to spirit, we're all connected together as one in the spirit. So this is as different when we walk around imagining ourselves separate, that's even more different than that oneness of spirit reality than a musical is from this non-musical living. But it's kind of hard to remember it when you're immersed in it. I was thinking it's a little bit like the oneness of spirit has chosen duality, like the illusion that there's two, not one, that there's multiple, not one, that there's more than one of us, there's more than one beingness, and so I think I'm separate from you all, and each and we imagine God or our Creator as something separate from us, but that is all part of the illusion. And it's like we as spirit have gone deep undercover, like we've gone so deep undercover that we've forgotten who we really are. We like believe our cover story now, and it's this process of trying to remember. Oh yeah, wait, we're spirit, and to begin to. We continue, we're still living our lives. We're still living undercover as pretending we're living like we're separate, sort of, but we really know we're not. And that changes how we choose to act and behave, and maybe even our attitudes and our whole experience of life. And it changes how we affect other people's experiences of life. And I think it's still important that we appreciate all that the illusion of separateness has brought us, because I do believe that is what we're here to experience, is the richness of what that can look like. Because we are already spirit, we are already one. So that is spirit's nature, and getting to come into these lives where we appear to be individuals is a blessing, where we can choose to appreciate all the amazing types of things from Elle's song. I was in Kansas this week, and I was so amazed by the sunsets. I was taking pictures of the sunsets. And then I came here, and I was so amazed by these sunsets, and they're different. They're really different. There's the mountains in the background, and there's the long, long stretch of the horizon. There's every sunset in all those places is unique every single day. So we can cultivate an appreciation for these things, for the ability to see the stars, and that they move, and that is also so varied. We're listening to the ocean, and it has a rhythm, but every single wave is its own wave. But there's just this immense variety. This is immense variety in human expression and non-human expression, and we can choose a real attitude of amazement and appreciation for all these experiences. And we have a range of emotions that happen in our lives too, which can be harder to appreciate, because I know for me, I have an easy time appreciating joy and exhilaration and peace. I have a much harder time appreciating when something comes up, like anger comes up in me, or grief, or something like that. It's much harder to appreciate, but it's this, it's being able to experience some of those is what allows you kind of get the whole package. Like, you don't just get one or the other, or else there's no emotions. So if you're going to have emotions, you're going to have a whole range of them. And being able to pull back a step and remind ourselves that we're spirit here. We are not our emotions. We are not our experiences. We are not our bodies, but we are experiencing those emotions and bodies and activities. We are spirit experiencing them. Having a human experience, I've heard people say. So I want to just read a short passage from Paramahansa Yogananda, who was our founder Norm's teacher. And this new book has come out recently. It's a fourth book of collected talks and essays, which was previously, they were all recorded and noted, but not published until quite recently. I think that if a fish could speak to us, its conception of heaven would be a place where there is lots of water and food-filled coral reefs. But the real heaven is more transcendently beautiful than any conception of your imagination. It is oneness with the infinite consciousness, indescribable eternal bliss. In that heaven of cosmic consciousness, God is calling us. And humanity is resisting God's call by preoccupation with wrong thoughts and earthly desires. It is for us to attune our thoughts to God's resonant voice within. As you become more and more aware of God and the eternal power within you, the focus of life becomes reversed. Instead of constantly feeling the processes of the body, you feel the eternal silence behind the flesh. Let's take that thought and spend some time in quiet together, about 15 minutes. So, and find a comfortable seat where you'll be able to sit comfortably upright. And relax your shoulders. Relax your eyes. And you can allow your eyes to come to a single point concentration. A little out from the forehead, slightly above your eye. And just begin to follow your breath with your thoughts until it feels better to let go of any thoughts. And with your heart, you can invite the experience of that cosmic peace to touch your heart, touch your mind. as we draw ourselves more and more into the remembrance of the cosmic spirit, cosmic peace from which we all come, we have a lot of choice still about what we do with these lives we're living. And in our oneness of our true spirit nature, we can realize that we are the same spirit experiencing our own lives as experiencing each other life. And we may not have as deep of a glimpse into the other lives. We shouldn't. But when someone is in pain or hungry or hurt, someone is encouraged and uplifted and feeling joy, we are all part of the one spirit experiencing all of that. So when we make our choices how to live, we may want that to guide us. How much do our actions bring greater kindness and upliftment? It's also helpful to remember that we are still meant to experience many things. And we may experience many different types of circumstances or emotions or thoughts, but it doesn't change our true nature. We do need to have a way to get back to remembering our true nature. And this community gathering together at times like this is a big anchor for me. I imagine that if you're here gathering together, probably is for you too. Having daily practices of meditation, having daily reminders that you give yourself, or a mantra that you say to yourself at certain times or throughout the day, studying teachers that help you remember these truths, and supporting each other and finding our way back to that. So important. I want to close today with one last quote from Yogananda. Peace fall upon you. Peace abide with you. Joy permeate your being within and without. An ocean of eternal power is around you and within you. Just as a corked bottle floats in the ocean, so you are surrounded by God and peace. Wherever you float in the ocean of life, you will always be immersed in that great power and life.
Dearest friend, dreamer of me, Grasp my hands as I reach for thee. Dream me, filled with your light. Dream me, sharing your love, love of mine, dreamer of all. In your arms of love I aspire to fall. Dream me, filled with your light. Dream me, sharing your love, light of my life, dreamer of me. Your dreams have created all that I see. Dream me, filled with your light. Dream me, sharing your love. Dearest friend, dreamer of me, grasp my hands as I reach for thee. Dream me, filled with your light. Dream me, sharing your love, love of mine, dreamer of all. In your arms of love I aspire